Part of what I'd like to talk about is why do we care about soft processors? That's part of what we're talking about in the panel today.
I'm so sorry that we have lost our good friend and colleague Mike Butts. He was a pioneer and a leader of our FCCM community. When I first came to FCCM in the mid-90s, Mike welcomed me. I had built a soft processor, and Mike went and built a very nice re-implementation in JHDL, and this was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Mike was a good and caring person, and by his example, he brought out the best in our community. He was keen to understand people's work, to amplify good ideas, and lift people up. You saw that in his program committee work and in his thoughtful questions. And he helped bring us top 10 lists and demo nights, complementing our technical program with pleasant evenings of schmoozing and sharing the latest buzz on new devices and tools and their bugs. We recall his grin, his laugh, and his pure delight in the strange work we shared. Whenever we'd all get together, we'd talk for hours and hours late into the night, and I'll miss this the most of all. Thanks for everything, Mike.
Mike, you were one of the first people involved in FCCM. From the very beginning, you were a mainstay. You were crucial. We will definitely miss you.
I'm Andre DeHaan, and I'll remember Mike with the joy and enthusiasm that he always shared. Mike Butts pioneered large-scale logic emulation with FPGAs at QuickTurn. This was the first commercial success for FPGA-based machines. I was fortunate to meet Mike and be befriended by him at my first FCCM in 1994 when I was a graduate student. I still remember going to dinner with him in Napa Valley around that time. As good nerds, we discussed routability on the Xilinx 3090. This was the largest capacity device that Xilinx made at the time of the early QuickTurn machines, and it had a whopping 644 LUTs on it. Staying on the theme of routing, we also talked about CLOS networks, and Mike chose a bottle of wine from Clo-Do something other entirely for the associated pun. For over 25 years, I've been comparing visions of the field with him, and I've always valued his positive outlook, feedback, and encouragement.
I was sad to hear of the death of our good friend Mike Butts, who's been a longtime supporter and champion of the FCCM community. I've known Mike for a number of years and as I've participated in FCCM, both as a graduate student and as a faculty member. A conversation with Mike Butts at FCCM was one of the highlights for me. Mike had a contagious enthusiasm of new ideas and interesting projects. He would listen to you, he would provide interesting and sharp, witty feedback, and he could always spot the best and most interesting ideas. One couldn't help but be inspired after talking to Mike. Mike had a youthful enthusiasm for new ideas, for new technologies, and was always enjoyed demo night and interesting demos. I'll miss his laugh and his strong voice and his support of our community. Mike will be missed, and hopefully we as a community can preserve the creativity, enthusiasm, and excitement of Mike Butts forever in our FCCM culture.
Apart from that, the whole point is I was able to get this kind of really nifty custom behavior in a processor that I implemented in a relatively short period of time, and I got full tool support. So it worked out very well for me, and it's a good choice to use soft processors, and in particular to have an open source soft processor, and I'm proceeding with developing an overlay, because I too believe in overlays, to be able to implement this model of computation. Thanks.